Hogan signed with WCW in 1994 and defeated Ric Flair at Bash at the Beach for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. He was defeated by The Big Show via disqualification at Halloween Havoc in October of 1995, after holding the belt for a record 469 days. In early 1996, Hogan reformed the Mega Powers with Randy Savage. Hogan would eventually turn on Savage at Bash at the Beach later that year, joining the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, forming the NWO. He began calling himself Hollywood Hogan, and regained the WCW Heavyweight Championship at Hog Wild by defeating The Big Show. Hogan would eventually betray Kevin Nash at Spring Starrcade in 1998, resulting in the NWO splitting into two factions: NWO Hollywood and NWO Wolfpack, led by Kevin Nash. The two factions would feud for the rest of the year, until Hogan ultimately lost the WCW World Heavyweight Championship to the then undefeated United States Heavyweight Champion, Bill Goldberg. Hogan would announce his retirement later in the year. However, it proved to be a publicity stunt. Hogan would return to WCW Nitro in January of 1999 and challenge Kevin Nash for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, winning it for a fifth time. The two NWO factions would unite and begin a feud with Goldberg and the Four Horsemen. Hogan would eventually lose the belt to Ric Flair at Uncensored in a steel cage first blood match. Hogan was eventually injured in a Texas Tornado match for the title, which included him, Diamond Dallas Page, Flair, and Sting at Spring Starrcade. As a result, Hogan would take some time off and come back as a babyface for the first time in 3 years. He challenged Randy Savage for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, winning the belt for the sixth and final time. At Halloween Havoc in 1999, Hogan was supposed to face Sting for the championship. Instead, he showed up to the ring in street clothes and laid down for the pin. In 2000, Hogan's relationship with WCW completely disintegrated after the Bash at the Beach work involving Vince Russo and Jeff Jarrett. Hogan was supposed to face Jarrett for the title. Hogan wanted to win, but Russo wanted Jarrett to win and lose it to Booker T. It eventually turned into Jarrett lying down in the middle of the ring for Hogan to cover him. Hogan put a foot on Jarrett and was declared the winner. Hogan turned the work into a shoot. Russo then reversed the decision, stating that Jarrett was still the champion, with him later losing the belt to Booker T in an impromptu match. Hogan left the company, filed a defamation of character suit against WCW, which was eventually dismissed in 2002.